What's up, YouTube? Man, I had some guy I saw in the comment section. Somebody said, I'm not going to listen to this guy tell us how to get rich, and he's not even rich. First off, dick face, don't even worry about what the hell I got going on. Don't even worry about me or my financial situation. You just do what I'm telling you to do. Don't do as I do, just do as I say. But no, man, seriously, if you've been through everything I've been through in life, financially and with women, child support system, legal troubles, all those different things, you'll learn to do what everybody out there ain't trying to be a fucking Grant Cardone and roll around in the Bentleys and Rolls Royces. Everybody out here is not trying to do that shit. Okay? Because the more you want, the more you have to do. You need to really understand that. You young guys, I feel bad for you because society is doing nothing but throwing Lambos and Bentleys and all these bullshit cars and all this crap in your face constantly. So you think that's what it is. You think that's what you have to have, and that's not the case at all. I want my time. I want my freedom. In 2025, success literally looks like freedom. It looks like time. It looks like a nice little savings, money in the bank, a job you don't hate. It looks like going out on the weekend and enjoying a hike. It looks like being able to quit a job if you want to, being able to take time off if you want to. It looks like if you get sick, you can take care of yourself. It looks like having a dental plan. That's success. Success is not, I mean, they say it's different for everybody. So if you want a big old McMansion, you want Rolls Royces and Bentleys and airplanes and all that, then brother, you better get on it. You better get on it, because I tell you what, that shit ain't for the lazy and it ain't for the weak. I know where I'm trying to go. I don't need a whole lot. I've been poor my whole life. So once I learned the game, once I understood the system, it was nothing to me to be like, hey, this is all it takes for me to be successful, for me to be happy. I like being able to wake up. I wake up early anyway, but I like being able to wake up on my own time. I don't like being told what to do by anybody else. When I wake up, guys, I do some form of physical fitness every morning. I like to wake up and I go for a run. I go for a hike. Sometimes I do it all. Push-ups, sit-ups, I do everything. I wake up and I do some form of physical fitness every morning. I drink my coffee every morning. I like to go for a hike. I got a hiking trail not far from my house. It covers about 3.5 miles, and I can go do that in the mornings if I want to. I can do whatever I want to do because I live well below my means. I live very comfortable. I don't try to get out here flexing and flossing and impressing people that don't give a shit about me. I'm happy. I'm comfortable. I don't have to get up and be yelled at some fat ass kid at the grocery store that's freaking 22 years old. I don't have to get up and be talked to like a damn dog. I don't have to do any of that. That's success to me. So when you jump on here and you're like, I ain't listening to this guy about money and he ain't rich. I drive an old truck because it's paid for. My insurance is $86 a month. I live in a $1,000 a month apartment. If I feel like working, I work. You know what I'm saying? If I want to work, I work. That's you wanting to go out here and chase, a $3,000 or $5,000 a month apartment. You want to drive brand new vehicles. You want to try and do this and do that, hoping you impress some girls. Listen, money is a factor when it comes to women, but you'll never really get women with money. You really won't. All right, so the evolution of a woman is around the ages of 16 to 25, give or take. Everybody's different. Every woman's a little different. But between those ages, around 16 to 25, some are younger, some are a little older, they want chaos. Why do you think, when you meet a 19-year-old girl or a 21-year-old girl, all you got to do is put some drinks in her, smoke some weed with her, go out, get into a fight, stir up some drama. They want chaos. Their life is very chaotic. They don't know anything. So why do you think that these women go out and date the fake gangsters and the wannabe drug dealers, the Chads and Tyrones? Why do you think they date them? They like chaos. They like chaotic shit. Also, women are nurturers. By nature, they're nurturers. So they look at men and they're like, I can fix him. I can help him grow. You have my word. If you're a 19-year-old millionaire, they're not going to want you because there's nothing for them to fix. Now they're going to want you to buy them things. So there we get into women are basically prostitutes. So you can buy them things and they know that basically this man is trading his money for sex with me. He's buying me items. He's buying me things. He's having sex with me for money, basically. However you want to look at it, you can either hand them a cash transaction or you can buy them stuff. It's however you want to look at it. But ideally, women are nurturers by nature. Money's not going to get you women. That's why they date bums. That literally, because they want to fix him. They want to help him. I can help this man. I can fix this man and he'll love me forever because I showed him how powerful he really was. And that shit's hardly ever, rarely the case. Most of the time they end up dating crackheads. They just don't know it yet. Your 19-year-old bum-ass boyfriend's really an undercover crackhead when he turns 35. He's a heavy alcoholic. He's whatever. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize that shit yet. If every woman 40 years old goes back and looks at all the freaking fake gangsters and everybody she dated, they're undercover crackheads now. 20 years later, they're a fucking crackhead. It is what it is. Only a handful of people have the gumption and the drive to actually change their life and do better. So it is what it is. Now let's fast forward a little bit. Now let's get up into 25s and 35s. That's when the bills kick in. That's when they don't want to hear all that shit. They don't want to hear all that, oh, you know, whining and dining. Let's blow a blunt. Like, not all, but vast majority. Let's get a blunt. Let's smoke. Let's this. Let's that. They don't want to hear all that because now they got rent, lights, water, gas. They probably got kids at that age. If they don't have kids, that's either. If they don't have kids by 30, man, that's probably a little red flag in there. Either they were very career oriented, and if they don't have a career going for themselves, then it's a lot of red flags in there. Okay, so I get it. Hey, if this woman's 32 years old and she's a lawyer and she doesn't have kids, that's a career woman. I get it. And you better be the career type of man to deal with her. She's going to have a mouth. She's going to have an opinion, all that, because she didn't sit on the sidelines. She got out there and got after it. So I understand that. So a lot of you, remember, guys, I told you guys a long time ago, women are expensive. Play in your price range. A lot of you guys are really losers. Not making fun of you, just being honest. You make $35,000 a year and you expect to pull the baddies. Stop dating. Get your income up twice your age. Stop that shit. But back to the conversation, you know, when a woman gets 30 years old, no children, it's a red flag unless she's heavily into her career. And she'll have the financing and the lifestyle to prove that. She won't just be talking. She'll be able to prove that. But that's where they start to get into, I need somebody to help me with these bills, 25, 30-ish. I need somebody to help me with these bills. These bills ain't going to pay themselves. So now they're looking for a real man that at least has a job, that's at least got some drive and some gumption trying to do something with his life. Now they're looking for that. They still want a little bit of chaos, but they want somebody that's stable, that's really going to pay some damn bills. And then when you start getting into your 40s and 50s, that's when you got to pay attention. This woman might be 45 years old. She's a heavy alcoholic. Life didn't turn out the way she wanted it to. So now all she's got to do is drink and have trains ran on her. Like, that's what they do. They want to go to freak offs. They want to do nasty stuff. Like, that's just it. They want to get drunk and do nasty shit because they know that things didn't turn out the way they wanted to. They're 50 years old and they're just like, hey, let's do a freak off. That's what they do, guys. That's who they are. That's what they do. Things didn't turn out. Now they're really looking for somebody. We're either going to settle down. That's really their mindset. We're going to settle down and we're going to build something, or just leave me alone. You know, they come with that attitude of, you know, I already got 2 kids. They're grown. I ain't doing this again. Ain't no man living with me unless he's going to pay some bills and blah, blah, blah. And they start coming with that very nasty attitude. They're set in their ways. That's why I tell young guys, when you get into your 40s is where most men start to see success. So when you get into your 40s, you might as well stay away from the women your age. You might as well go on back down to the younger tax bracket. You might as well go on back down there and just pay to play. Take them on dates, buy them a purse, clap some cheeks, and go on. If you're really trying to be majorly successful, you already a 6-figure man. You're 42, 43 years old. You're a 6-figure man. You're trying to be heavily successful. No, No point in getting married. No point trying to have children. No point. It's just going to leave you broke. You're going to die poor. You might as well just have fun, pay to play, take them on dates, do things like that. There's no point in you going all out trying to actually have a legit solid relationship with somebody. You might as well maintain your own home, maintain your own lifestyle, and just enjoy your life and stop trying to actually have a solid, successful relationship. Anyways, I pulled up to my destination. You guys have a great freaking day. I'll holler at you later. Take care.